Seen in this clip is professional tennis player Corentin Moutet of France. He is notorious for outbursts such as these on his rackets. The crowd would watch as he nearly struck the racket on the ground another few times before finally getting to his chair and softly tossing it onto his bag. He has also beefed with other players, like this moment with Adrian Andreev. They would get physical with one another. Not once, but twice. The chair umpire would even have to step in to separate the pair of players. Both men would be fined. Another incident would occur with Moutet when Kazakhstan's Alexander Bublik told the player to take it outside and, in addition, honored what appeared to be a request to brawl. In the end, cooler heads would prevail. In March of this year at Indian Wells, Moutet smashed tennis balls into the attending crowd after getting frustrated in the second round. After the first incident, he was given a code violation, but nothing came of it as he did it a second time. Wrote the outlet. The second was directly at crowd level, and the ball ricocheted off seats and onlookers. Moutet raised his hand in an apparent apology, but the damage was done by that point, and viewers were not impressed. At the Madrid Open, Moutet would again smash his racket after he lost a point. And he received yet another violation when he refused to play. Thus, he shook hands with his opponent and the umpire. He reportedly told the crowd to leave the stadium and even talk smack to attendees. 1 year prior, at the same event, Moutet became irate when he requested a coffee mid-match, but was denied by chair umpire Raluca Andre, as transcribed by The Express. I saw on tennis TV they provide coffee. Why can't you provide me coffee? Is it because I'm on court 4? Tell me, he would demand. It doesn't matter where we play, we don't provide coffee, she said. Moutet went on. But why don't you provide coffee? You provide bananas. You provide cola. You provide, they say muffled. You don't do anything for the players. Am I asking for caviar or something like that? In another incident, Moutet smashed his racket when taking on American Ben Shelton. Shout out to him, he's awesome. The match in Paris saw Moutet trailing in the first set, and after unforced errors took place, Moutet, broke his racket. The crowd, of course, like clockwork, would boo him. When walking to his chair to get a new one, he gave it to an attendee as a souvenir. Oh, he received a warning for his actions. Tennis fans would be upset with Moutet at the Australian Open as well, where he was accused of taking advantage of an injured opponent. He had many back and forths with the crowd there too. Here's the most frustrating part about watching Corentin Moutet. It is that he is so good when he is on. Some of the shots that he makes, including trick shots in the middle of matches, are beyond words. Super talented. Finessing all over the court. Like, it is fun to watch. He is fun to watch. And yet, with all of this talent, for some reason, as we have seen throughout time, may I add, no matter the sport, the emotions of a match, of a game, of a routine will sometimes take over an individual. Most recently, we saw this with Nick Kyrgios, who's a towering figure. Always wanted to be a basketball player. From Australia, wanted to be in the NBA. Watched the NBA as a kid. Everyone knows the time difference. And he got into tennis, got really good at it, But it always seemed like the emotions of a match would take over. And while I loved watching Nick Kyrgios and I wanted to see him succeed and win, and there's no question financially he is set. Everyone knows who he is. He could potentially make a comeback. Do I think he will? No. But he could potentially make a comeback. What got to me and other tennis fans was seeing how the emotions just got the best of him. And there were even some matches where he checked out. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see the integrity of one of their favorite sports or one of their favorite athletes be put into question by their lack of effort. The theatrics that comes with it. Yelling at their box when it's not out of passion. It feels like out of spite. And that's what I see with Corentin Moutet. I see an athlete who has these moments of genius, honestly. And then I see a child in a grown man's body who smashes their racket 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. He's the kind of person who will beef with spectators. He will hit a ball with his racket at them. Like, this is inexcusable. It is inexcusable. I will come to his defense on one thing, though, I will say. The caviar thing, the caviar quote, not thing, the caviar quote with him requesting a coffee. I've seen Serena Williams request a coffee. Now, granted, it may not have been at that particular Open, but I have seen her ask and be granted a coffee in between games. So I don't know why he was denied that. It seems a little weird to me. But getting into it with a chair umpire, it depends. For me, it's on a case-by-case basis. If you're being fickle or not, case-by-case basis. But overall, super talented. Like, clearly has potential to be very good. But reining it in is going to be key. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.